y'all? This is the Real Talk Podcast, and I'm your host, Shalonda, and this is my co-host,
Mickey Diamond.
Yes, and we are here again, excited to give y'all another hot topic, y'all. Some good conversation, some good times, good energy, right?
All the time, we bring the vibes. Y'all already know, just bring yourself.
Y'all make sure y'all like, y'all share, y'all comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Real Talk Podcast is on live right now on Anything Entertainment Network, okay? And y'all make sure y'all go follow Anything Entertainment Network and Real Talk Podcast. And you can also find me on Facebook as Shalonda Jones, and you can find me on TikTok as Shalonda_Jones, and Instagram, The Real Lala Jones.
And you can find me everywhere, Mickey Diamond. That's
Period.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
Yes. So our topic today is a little juicy. It's a little juicy, right? But I just want to know, have you ever been stuck in between more than friends, but not quite a relationship? Tonight we're going to talk about what it really takes to go from a situationship to a relationship.
That's some tea, because more than not, we know what y'all be dipping and dabbing. We already know what y'all be doing. So let's talk about it.
Yes, let's get into the blurred lines, mixed signals, unspoken expectations. How do we move from confusion to commitment? What y'all think about that?
What y'all think? Comment your stories. Comment what you think. I'm going to tell y'all what I think, of course, because I always got something. So I think, I know we be having the male-female wars, y'all, but let's be honest, because we are very much wired differently. Men are more physical, and they are, they like eye candy. Women are more emotional beings. I'm not saying that we don't like things that attract us, but we are still a little bit more deeper with our connections. So it can get tricky, especially with a man.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a man, when he see a woman, regardless if he is trying to pursue her or not, he already has in his mind, this is what I feel, because I really don't know what a man thinks, but this is what I perceive a man. When they look at a woman, regardless of who she is, they already deem her as uneffable or effable. I know y'all know what I'm saying. And I just feel like that's just an initial thing, like, oh, you know what, I would smash, or now I couldn't do that. But I don't know.
It's the first attraction.
Yeah.
I think I could.
Right. But I feel like sometimes women do too, kind of, in a way, like, it's got to be something in that man that attracts you to him. You know what I mean? Like, you see a man, you like, ooh, like he, but it's like something about him normally that attracts you to him. It's not automatically like, ooh, he fine, because we could just say that.
Yeah.
But as far as an attraction goes, it has to be something else.
Yeah. Like his personality.
Yeah.
Like, his smoothness, like, the way you see him treat other people or his relationships or whatever. Those are the things that women are attracted to. Men, on the other hand, it ain't all that. It ain't all that deep. And that's why a lot of times, men feel like when women cheat or they're in situations, like, it's deeper for women. It's more emotional for women, like you said, than it is for a man, because a man is mostly on the eye candy.
Because I feel like with a man, they can have, like, it's normal for them to have and want multiple partners. Like, I feel like they're just wired that way. But for women, I'm not saying that it's, doesn't happen. It's just uncommon for a woman to want to pursue multiple partners at one time. So when you're talking about situationships, normally when a woman, like when a woman, even when a woman be a side piece, right? they be wanting that number one spot. Most of them, not saying all of them. Some of them is cool where they at, whatever. But most of them like really want to fight for that number one spot, and then they want that exclusivity with that man. But men, on the other hand, they like to, have their variety.
Mm-hmm. So a lot of the times when women are in situationships, do you think that it's a fear of being alone, not accepting that commitment? And
I feel like it's
is that why they stay in situationships for so
many
long?
variations to that question? Because you have women who, and a lot of it too is age. A lot of it is familiarity with other relationships or stuff that they've had already. So it's experience too. Because on one end you have your younger women dating, and then on the other hand you got the women who's older who have already been through so much and they don't care to have a committed relationship. So separating the women who really want relationships and from the women who really don't, like they're willing to work around that and say, you know what, I don't have to have a relationship, I don't have to have a commitment. Whereas somebody who was out here in the dating pool, they're like, well, you know what, I want a man though. So they might settle thinking that, oh, I'll change his mind because I'm pretty, I'm beautiful, I'm gonna put that thing on him and he gonna want me. But honey,
a lot of times it just don't work like that, because you can't change a man's mind. A man has to want to change.
He gotta want you, and stop pursuing men. What is wrong with y'all? This is hunting and gathering season. Y'all women need to sit y'all little funky tails down, get up off them crusty knees, cause stop proposing.
No, seriously, why is that a new thing?
It's
like,
not.
when did that become a thing?
It's not.
Because I'm never getting down on one knee. And I really feel bad for that woman who decides, I'm going to go out. First of all, I'm going to get the family together and the friends. I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy a ring. And I'm going to get down on one knee and I'm going to ask this man to marry me. I feel sorry for that individual, because of the simple fact is you are waiting on something from this man and you want him to lead, and he's not leading in the way that you want him to lead. So you felt like, let me take charge. But as a woman, like, you're not supposed to take charge. You supposed to be wanted.
That's right.
Not
chosen, boo.
Yes, you have to be chosen. I really feel bad. And it's no offense to anybody who thinks this way. It's just me personally, this is how I feel. Because I'm gonna be chosen, like you said. I want to be chosen. I call me a pick me, whatever, but you gonna pick me.
No, the pick me's is the ones on their knees, because I'm not no pick me. I will stay on the shelf.
Well, that's true.
But
like, at the end of the day, like, you gonna come in. I mean, I just feel like
doing that.
I just feel like we've made pick me a whole thing.
We did.
Because
and it's for the women. I'll propose to my man. Y'all act like y'all too good, and I'm not, because you shouldn't be doing that. I'm sorry, we don't do that.
If you are ready for a commitment so badly, make yourself available for somebody else.
Because this
person that you want to be with for the rest of your life is not ready to be with you for the rest of your life. Like, they're not ready to take that step to do what you did. Get the family together, go buy the ring, plan a proposal, plan a wedding. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, do the wedding even actually happen? That'd be the thing to me.
No, y'all be
I have not seen where a woman, just like we could talk about celebrities who have done it, like Chrissy and Jim Jones. There still has not been a wedding since she got down on one knee and proposed, because he never made that commitment.
It's just terrible, y'all. I get second, third, and fourth hand embarrassment when y'all do that, because it's almost like y'all begging a man. It's too many out here. Bye. We not doing that, y'all. We not doing that.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay?
But on the other hand, you have also situations where women ain't ready to commit, and that man is, but she not ready, and it could be due to past relationship trauma. It could be whatever, her standards too high. She trying to see if he gonna get his stuff together. whatever the case might be. So that can form another situationship where he holding on hopes and dreams that someday she'll come around and they will eventually be a couple. Because that's the thing too.
How long do you think a situationship should last? Like where we are trying to figure this out and we're trying to walk into, because you know we spending time together, we have this chemistry, but how long should we just have it as a situationship and not put a title on it and not move forward?
I think that if you have a goal in mind and that you want to pursue a person and you're hoping for longevity with that person, you have a 1 year max time. I mean, I always have times in my head where you have an expiration date. You might not know it, but, and I believe you got to get to know people in all their seasons. To me, 2 and 3 months, that's not enough time to get to know anybody, to commit to anything. 6 months, it's possible. It is possible to have a 6 month and whatever, but for my comfortability, 1 year. And that could change, you know, it could change based on the person, but I feel like it'd be kind of hard to match yourself for a whole year straight.
Well, I mean, there's different ways of a situationship that happens. Like some people are just sexually active. Some people are actually courting and dating. Some people actually move in together, but they're still not fully committed. You know, so it's different aspects and different levels to it.
It is. It's just so many different variations of situationships.
I know personally, I don't want to just, if there is a man that, you know, comes to me and say that they want to have a relationship with me or start a relationship with me or whatever, it's not going to be a sexual relationship first. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are sexually active first and they don't even get to know the person, so that situationship ends up in a disaster because emotions come with sex.
It sure does.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It sure does.
It's a deeper connection. A lot of times it's a spiritual connection. And when you are not, you know, feeding that person outside of the sex, it kind of become confusing because it's like we're coming together with this bond. It's passionate. It feels good. But outside of that, can we have conversations? Can I depend on you? Can you depend on me? Like, a lot of times we don't think about that. We just like, oh, he's so fine. She's so fine.
That's it.
Like, I just want to see what that be like. And let's just see where it go. We gonna go straight to the bedroom. And then after that, like, a lot of the times, I'm going to say men, but women too there's a disconnection. I'm not going to just say that, but men will drift off. I already got what I want.
Most of the time. I can't do, first of all, I'm not a shallow individual, so I can't do shallow-minded people. You have to be bringing more than bedroom. That get old. You got to be more than fine. That get old. What else do you have going for yourself besides, okay, you fine, you look good, okay.
What's your stability like? Like, what's your living situation? What's your, like,
what else?
Are you money driven? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, personally, definitely when you're at a certain age, money is used for everything, basically, except for a stroll at the park. But you might even find a hot dog stand or a juice stand or something. You got to be able to, you know, pay for something. But it's like, you know, we at an age where it's like you have to have a couple streams of income coming in to, you know, to be stable, to play, you know, have fun with your life, and, you know, be able to court and date if that's what you want to do.
You should definitely be able to afford to date. That is a...
Yes.
You got to be able to afford to date. Ain't nobody, no kids.
There's no way you out here like, I want you, but you know I need to find a job. You don't want me. You need a job.
Because I'm not even going to date if I don't have it. Like, if I'm not
in the place right now.
I'm not dating you.
Yeah,
I'm just not gonna do it because anything I ask you for, it's got to be because I can get it too, or I already have it, and it's a continuum. Like, I know how to keep myself up. I know the stuff that I desire, and I'm not lowering that standard to appease or make anybody feel comfortable. My standards are my standards, and I'm not lowering them. And if I'm too much, you got to go find less. That's just it for me, and personally. And also, you need to have goals. Ain't nobody got time. Don't be feeding me no bull crap. All that, oh, you want this, you gonna do that, and then you're not doing nothing. That's wrong.
Do not put yourself in a position where you cannot maintain.
Exactly. If it's too much, you gotta just bow out gracefully. Yeah. It is not your job.
That's why a lot of the
times to keep somebody.
Why I say, in these situationships, when you find somebody attractive, have conversations. Don't just be so quick to have sex, because sex is easy. And most of the time it feels good. And that's just for the moment. Have these conversations about what you want to do in life, where you're going, what's your expectations, what's your boundaries, what you've already been through and what you don't want to accept. Like, it's okay to talk about, listen, I've dealt with this, I've been through this, just to give somebody the, like, yo, don't take me through that same thing. I don't want to go through it, and I'm not going to put you through anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, these conversations are needed. Financial conversations are needed, because some people have expectations, and a lot of times, you get the girl and she got all these, like, and you like, hold on, wait a minute, I never said I was, but you don't know who you picking. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to commercial. We'll be right back. We're back. This is Real Talk Podcast, and I'm your host, Shalonda, and this is my co-host,
Mickey Diamond.
Hey, y'all. We are talking about situationships to relationships, y'all. It's getting heavy. It's getting deep, okay? But tell us how you feel about it. Have you ever had a situationship into a relationship, or never became a relationship? Did you end it for any reasons? Like, give us some information so we can talk about it.
Yes. Because it's so hard, y'all. And especially, okay, so say, you know, boom, y'all kicking it, right? And then it's like, one of y'all want more. 9 times out of 10, maybe it's the woman, but we don't know. Like we said, the man could feel away too. Like, he up in there, you know, whatever. So, what are we saying, ladies? Like, what are we doing? Are we saying that we want this man? Or are we saying, you know what? And I'm not talking about using either. I'm not saying, oh, he got money, so I just want to be with him because of that. No. Unless he want to be the trick. Now, if he's saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm big trick, I'm not, I got all these women, lady, then okay, whatever. But I'm talking about genuinely saying that, yeah, I want this man in my life. Are you throwing them hints out? Are you telling him what he want to hear? Like, are y'all having them in-depth conversations? Like, listen,
what's the communication?
These
like,
are
how
my needs.
You express it?
You know, like, y'all gotta have that rapport.
I mean, me personally, I don't mind. I'm a communicator, so I'm definitely gonna say,
I think so too.
when are we?
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm
are
saying?
you
Like,
gonna give me? I want a big party. Surprise me. Will you be my girlfriend? Put those flowers in the bag. I want the teddy bear, the Pandora, whatever. You know, be creative. I don't like boring, so I'm gonna put it out there. And I ain't know. Oh, you ain't got to do that. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
You do.
Do I want? Yes, I do want that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do have to be extra with me. Yes, you do gotta come full with me. Yes, I do want all of that.
Yes.
No, I'm not shorthanded.
And it's
myself.
easy to communicate because all
It's
you have
so
to do
easy.
is say it.
All you gotta do is say
So, you know, and
unless
I don't want to be that woman
then,
to get down on one knee. So, with that being said, if this person that is courting me is taking too long, I'm gonna say, listen, I
my finger
definitely
cold,
am
you
ready
know?
to take the relationship to
Yeah.
another level. You got me out here free balling, and I mean,
Yeah, my finger cold and it need to be colder. So what's up?
is we going on,
Yes,
is we
like,
moving on to the next
because
level.
I'm gonna be like,
And the next level is not necessarily a big extravagant wedding. At least we get engaged, or
Yes.
you know, you tell me
Yes.
I am ready to take a step. I'm gonna be trying to move forward with you in that aspect. Might even tell me, you know what, before we even step into that, let's take a little therapy. Let's, you know, talk about our next levels and what we're gonna do. Therapy is important, and that's something that we lack in our community. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for
I
therapy.
still go to therapy.
Yeah.
You go even
I
when you
needed
okay, even if you're not okay because it's there. But I'm gonna tell y'all listen, if I want to get married, I'm setting up the ambiance. I'm about to go in the bathroom. I'm starting to shower. I'm throwing in one of them little caps in the shower with the smells on it. I'm coming out that bathroom with leaves on me, like, oh, destination wedding would be so nice right now.
So if a man chooses to not go and do something extravagant while we're courting, you know what I'm saying? Do something as like a picnic
in the park
and some nice wine. Listen,
my favorite candy.
a real woman,
a color bag, like, you know what I'm saying?
that is
my snacks
so
my
romantic.
Yes.
Like, I need the romantic
Yes.
atmosphere.
Give
like
me a pedicure.
that is more thoughtful than you going to
It
spend
really
a whole
is.
bunch of money on a whole trip. Don't get me wrong, I
Yeah.
love to travel, but it's
I'm
so
not going
thoughtful.
on no trip with you no way if I don't
It's so it's thoughtful to
Yeah.
just lay out a blanket on the beach and
What?
bring some cute snacks and
Yeah,
you know
I'ma tell you what I want.
my
crab
favorite
legs
wine.
and- You know what I mean? You can make the seafood at your house.
I do love a seafood boil. I have to.
You know,
That's like my favorite food.
like we could do. You know what I mean? Like,
But I don't need a
okay with that.
seafood
We
boil
go get some
for
ice
a picnic.
cream,
I could eat a turkey sandwich.
cookies and cream, cookies and cream on a cone, please. Thank you.
Listen.
We can go on ice cream day, whatever. Like, wait, what's you saying?
But this supposed to be a cheap date. We talking
cheap date. Don't make it too often.
No, don't.
You know?
But I'm just saying, a cheap date is
Yeah.
very.
Cause with me, it gotta be date night. Date night has to be at least once a week. So you
Mhm.
better be creative and figure something out.
I
don't
need a
wanna
date
hear
night.
it.
I need a date.
Even
night.
if it's something that you cooking dinner and we watching a movie, that is perfectly okay.
Mhm.
But it has to be something where it's just me and you time, because it's so easy to get lost and caught up, you know, in whatever. And you have to make sure that bond is there. You have to make sure that stability is there, because the only way to go is up. And if you ain't got no stable ground, it's gonna come crashing down. But if you got a steady, you think of a tree stump. It's steady, so when it grows, you know what I'm saying, it's strong, it's sturdy. You can run into it, whatever, and it still ain't gonna fall down. But when you got that bull crap with that, you know, you got no foundation there, it's just gonna come like crashing down. So you have to make sure that your bond, that you're building that, and you're you know, elevating that bond with each other. You know what I'm saying? You elevate that bond with one another.
It cannot stay a situationship forever.
Unless you want it to be.
Yeah,
Because there's people in situationship that they've been in that for years, and that is their comfort.
Yeah.
And then there's sometimes, like I said, one person or another just like, you know what?
Just be
I'm tired
careful
of this.
who
I
you
want a
choose.
commitment. Like,
That's just my thing. Like,
yeah.
make sure you communicate with that person. Is this where you want to stay? Where are you trying to go? You know what I'm saying? Ask the person what type of dates are good for them, because I mean, not
But
all
that's
women
dating, you know.
But that's a situationship, because
You think that's I wouldn't call a dating a situation. I think a situationship is more so of y'all just agreed to be that type of thing, and then somebody got a little feelings, and now they want to be a little more because it was working out where y'all was just friends with benefits and y'all was doing stuff and there was no commitment there. But now one of y'all want a commitment, and now we got to see how the other one feel about that. Like, are you willing to commit to me, or are you just all you want me for?
I guess you're right, but
Dating is different. Like when you dating,
it's still a situationship.
Like, okay, we're dating, because that's what I'm gonna call it. If we're dating to be something, then I'm gonna call it that. But if we're not, we didn't have any direction, we don't got no commitment, we don't have any like expectations, we just winging it, I feel like that's more of a situation. But if I'm dating you, I'm gonna just say I'm dating. We're, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it do get a little tricky.
I'm in a situation, it's the same thing.
If you saying that, or you asking?
No, say you're in a situation and you find out that this person have multiple people that they're talking to. Sometimes you can't even be mad, because
that's the part
in a situation
right there.
We're not even
so
together.
tricky.
We're not even boyfriend, girlfriend.
Because can you get mad? Like, so if you feel like you exclusive with a person and then you find out, like, dang, this person talking to other people. Not saying that they got to be screwing them or whatever, but just talking to them, or they have whatever type of connection with another person. Like, how can you feel about that?
Yeah.
Because they could be like, well, we not committed. Like, I can do whatever I want. And
some people get upset because it's like, if I am giving you my time, my body, my energy, like, I'm expecting our situation to be our situation. It's not, outsiders. But because, like I said, the lack of communication, a lot of people don't talk. And I feel like that's where I'm misunderstood personally, like in a lot of situations, because not just dating, friendships or anything, like there's conversations. I want people to know more about me and where I'm going and why I'm going in this direction. I want you to know about my successes, my pains, my failures, all that stuff. Like, I'm very open to talk about these things. And a lot of people don't have these type of conversations. And that's why people, they don't even understand you. I don't even understand why this person is this way. And I feel like I lose a lot of friendships. I know it might be a little bit off topic, but it's still in topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lose a lot of friendships because people don't understand me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you don't have an understanding of people and what they like, what makes them happy, what brings them joy, what brings them peace, what makes them angry, like, those things are important. Like, this is why communication and comprehension is key, because we have to put that together. Like, I think comprehension and communicate, I think comprehension is the keyhole and communication is the key. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, you got to be able to open up that door, because a lot of people will communicate, but then there's no understanding. It's like, did you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah,
what I'm
don't
saying?
just like, oh yeah, and you really don't, because it's not fair for you.
And
to
you'll
put
find
your
yourself explaining yourself over and over and over. Remember when I said this, and I already told you this, and I already told you that.
Yeah, because is that from a person not listening, or they just really don't get it? Because how can you make a person understand? Like, I can't stand repeating myself. It is like, but for somebody that you already told something to, you be like, dang, dude, either you don't listen,
or you don't care,
or you don't care, or you slow. Like, you ever just was driving by yourself and you just like think of something that you already said, and then the person responds, and you just driving like,
yes,
dang, this man, like, dang, I wonder if this person really like got mental issues. Like, are they really slow? Or like they really mentally like.
Cause
I do it a lot though, but cause I be nervous sometimes. I'm like, wait a minute. I wonder if they had an IEP, like not that an IEP, but like something a little slower than that. Like how many kids?
What I've learned is that people do.
Frustrating.
What I learned is people just don't think like you think. People just not where you are in your progression in life. Because you could even come from the same home and still not think the same and all that other stuff, be brought up by the same people. I realize that a lot of people are just different. And a lot of people don't actually do the work. And that's really the problem. And this is something, if you've been following me for a long time, I've always told people, do the work. And when I say do the work with yourself. Stop trying to breed everybody and tell everybody about themselves. Do the work for you, and you're going to have a whole thought process on your own about the world. Your eyes are going to be open to so much when you begin to just work on yourself. Your thought process is going to be totally different than everybody else's. You're going to be open to more. You know what I mean? A lot of people are closed in, boxed in. I refuse to put myself in a box and think a certain way. It's like, come out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
doing that.
Use your mind to think about other scenarios, and things don't just have to be this way. And just because, the women I know are like this, or the men I know are like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna. But people will think because you never had something, you don't deserve it.
And see, this my
you know
thing
what I'm
too.
saying?
And then I feel like too, some people treat you based off of what you have, or who
because you never had this, that, and the third. So why should I be that to you?
Yeah, but
you accepted this, that, and the third. So why you can't accept that from me?
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but if we ever have a conversation like that, please don't try to get in a relationship with me, because I'm gonna make you eat every last one.
But people don't have these conversations. Yeah. People just think that. But like, why do you think you're so special to have something better than what you ever? Exactly.
I'm calling you out every time because your funky draw itself, like, because I can. And I feel like, and some people too, because like I gotta watch how you treat other people as well.
Yeah.
Like, and some people are just so comfortable with treating people different based off of what you have. I do feel like people do that, and it might be unbeknownst to them, but I'm naturally a people reader, which is why I, took psychology, because I have always been interested in the way people think, because I wanted to know why they think that way. And the truth of the matter is, people do treat you based off of who is in your life, how much support you have in your life, and they feel like they could treat you a certain way, because some of them might feel like, dang, well, all she got is me, so I know that she'll do this and she'll be willing to do that, so I won't be out the picture and all that stuff. And I'm here to tell you now, I don't give a Tom, Dick, Harry. I don't need you.
Yeah.
If you around, it's because I want you to be around, not because you have to be there.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it too. I'm not going to accept the bare minimum because of whatever you feel.
That's what you feel that I deserve.
Because I know what I deserve, and I know what I'm worth. And that's just where we have to get.
That's it. That's all.
We have to get to a place where we know who we are. We know what we deserve. And that's it. Y'all tell us.
Yes, what y'all think. DM your stories. Comment down below. Like, we want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah. We had some good conversation, but we could take this a little further. We could take it a little deeper by, you can send in some questions, or you can tell us your situation.
Yes, send us your story, and we will share your story, and we'll talk about it. Like, whatever. If you want to post anonymously, if you want your story to be anonymous, we can do that too. Just DM us with your story, and we will make sure that we present it on the next show.
Yes, thank y'all for tuning in. This is Real
Yes.
Talk Podcast, and I'm your host, Shalonda.
Hey, and Mickey Diamond.
Hey.